this was a clever ruse to keep the muted VOD separate from the actual gameplay. It is 4D chess. I'm a brilliant genius. I'm a beautiful mind. Like that guy who is a beautiful mind in the film A Beautiful Mind. Is that what that movie's about? I'm being told it's an insulting movie about schizophrenia, so my bad. Let's play some goddamn Guilty Gear. So, we can hop into the story mode. But the, uh-oh. Whoops. I fucked this up. Hey everyone, I fucked this up. Don't worry about it. When I was doing my, my thing that I was doing earlier, I'm gonna duck myself down because it looks like I'm peeking the mic just a little bit, and I don't want to do that. The first time I tried to get into the story mode, it said, it's recommended you play through arcade mode first. So, let's play through some arcade mode, I guess. Hey, who do y'all want to see? Because here's the thing about Guilty Gear. I'm bad at Guilty Gear. It literally doesn't matter who I pick. I'm not going to be good. So, let's run through our starting lineup. There is my favorite child, Faust. Mia Rage, she fights with her hair. Soul Bod Guy, he's as edgy as he looks. Kai Kisuke, he's a wiener. He runs a technocratic bureaucracy, and it sucks. May, the lesbian sky pirate. Chip Zanoff, who's edgier than Soul Bad Guy, but he's not the main character, so we all just kind of go, whatever. Axel Lowe, I think he's from the past. Eno is definitely from the future. She's a rock and roll witch. Slayer, he's a vampire. We got Potemkin. He's big and metal. I don't know if he's a robot or a person in a suit of armor. Although I think he's a person in a suit of armor. I remember him having a face in Double X. Ramlethal, we saw her. Kai Kisuke is a cop. Fuck. I thought May was bi, or is she really confused about Johnny? Johnny's gone, so... I'm sorry, that's not good. I shouldn't be doing that. So May's bi. That's something I was unaware of. We saw Ramlethal. She's new. She's from the backyard, and her hand is a chain chomp, it looks like. That's good. Venom, he's an assassin. He plays pool to kill people. Zato 1, he has a shadow beast. And Bedman. Bedman's also new. They're asleep, but control the robot bed with their delta waves. There's, yeah. It's a lot. Anyone have a preference? The game's very anime. It's ludicrously anime. I love Guilty Gear so much. Of course, Andy votes May. But they're all excellent. Obviously, they're all excellent. Since I don't see Jam, I'd suggest Mia Rage. Xenon votes the furry. Is there one of them here? Faust has a paper bag over his head. Ramlethal is sort of animalistic. I don't think there's any proper furries, though, no. Hey, Katie, do you want to go a tiebreaker? Because I've had 4 people suggest 4 things. Oh, also Faust. We've gotten 2 Fausts, so hey, let's have a look at Faust. I'm being told that Bridget's a closet furry. Bridget isn't in the game. Everyone loves Bridget. I don't know.
I see. Of course. Oh, every man needs a best friend.
Alma.
Finally, I can uncover the truth behind my greatest failure. A long and windy road it was.
Hey, Riz.
But perhaps my days as a back alley doctor are through. Of course, the sins I've committed since then can hardly be wiped away, but I suppose I do owe the vampiric gentleman a complimentary dental checkup or 2. Could you show me the way?
So,
Get ready to rock.
Faust is looking to atone for his past sins. He accidentally killed a girl in surgery.
Stop
It turns out that that wasn't his fault. That's something we learned pretty early on.
everything.
And so now he's gonna go murder Slayer about it. I don't know what Bedman's deal is, but look at him.
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock.
Has it been confirmed whether Faust is a reformed Dr. Baldhead? He is. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm not great, and I'm glad we're here in the.
I must go.
I'm glad we're here in the early stages where I can just kind of fuck around and be okay with that. Bedman's deal is they're in a bed. Oh, that makes sense. Oh no, I've been hit.
Cautious win.
Cautious win, thank you. Faust is like everything Voldo wanted to be, but like good. Yeah.
Duel. 2. All or nothing.
I did do some preliminary lore research before this, before I realized that there was a lot more Guilty Gear lore than I thought. So, we're just gonna... Oh no, I've gotten exploded. Ah, dunk.
It's not over yet.
How satisfying, all according to plan with no deviation outside our expectations. Predictability is...
I bid you adieu.
Wonderful.
Faust. Win. Straight.
Bedman dreams of winning the tournament. Lucky their parents named them Bedman, I guess.
Children who sleep well grow up healthy. That doesn't mean children who don't sleep aren't healthy. What is it that makes you look like... Oh, your brain.
Alright. Okay, so I've gotten the badge list conservative and straight, and I feel like the game is making fun of me.
Faust. Versus Kai. Get ready to rock.
Good. Good. Glad that's where we are. Kind of bad that the doctor is beating someone who's bedridden. Their bed's a mech, though. Like, I hear what you're saying, but their bed, though, is a mech.
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock. Here. Drop to your counter.
Oh, don't. Coming.
Drop to your counter.
Oh.
For the holy order.
I'm coming.
Stun edge.
I'm coming. Haha. I've trapped you.
Drop to your guard. For the counter. Good try. Impress. Nailed it. Drop to your guard. For the holy. Drop to your guard. For the counter.
I'm afraid.
Too slow. Drop to your counter.
Oh no.
For the holy order.
I'll just let you do whatever you're doing.
Counter.
I did almost give him the nest pad. Actually, let's see if we can do that, because I think it's just
Good try.
literally left bumper for the nest pad.
Good try. Vapor thrust.
Uh-oh.
Green signal. Here. Here.
So, I thought I was dying.
Here. Tweezers. Let's see it. Counter.
Nailed.
Nope. Ah, dunk.
Slap. I can't lose.
I think out of this lineup, Kai might be my best character. Cool. Kristie, don't lick the cop. You don't know where he's been. Listen, he looks clean. He's wearing white. It's easy to tell if someone's been a dirty person. If they're all in white like this.
Summer homework. Drop to your counter.
Haha. Nope.
Not over yet.
Oh, this is going a little better. I'm starting to get a hold of it.
What do we get?
Oh no, chocolate. No, come back. I want my chocolate. Oh, it went away. How did I make that appear? Ah. Guy's definitely the cleanest person here. As much as I like May, I was always best at Chip. I think I was best at Axel.
The true path is a path made by someone. If you can't find your answer on someone else's, why not make your own?
Yeah, Faust. I love the freeze frame finish, gives you a great 360 view of Faust being extra aft. Literally any view of Faust is Faust being extra aft. Slow characters aren't my deal. I like maneuverability. Oh, they're just dropping him in from space, huh? Good.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
I'm just gonna... Hey! Oh, okay, well, I did hit him with the ball bad. But then I got smushed between his big robot fists.
Nailed it!
Oh.
Tweezers. Counter. More vigor.
Uh-oh. Well.
I'm back.
Quit blocking.
Counter. It's not over yet. Counter. Just to take back. Going off. I'm back.
Oh, there we go. Hey, you know what works? What works is counter circles, just like in pretty much every video game. Oh no, not destroyed! Oh no, please don't do that. Okay, not destroyed. It just hurt a lot. Good. Uh-oh.
Situation normal.
Circle counterclockwise.
Duel. Two.
Makes you invincible.
Guard yourself.
Oh.
I must go.
Oh, right. Circle counterclockwise and smash R2. Don't get cute, just get behind him and smash the button.
I'm back.
So Potemkin's collar is supposedly explosive. It's supposed to be a restraining bolt, but I think he might be so patriotic that it's unnecessary, and he detonates it for his instant kill, so it apparently doesn't work anyway.
It's not over yet. I'm back.
That's rough.
It's not over yet.
Oh, come on.
This is the end.
Oh. Aha, you've missed.
This is the end.
Oh.
This is too much. The tickle.
Ugh. Alright, well.
Lose like this.
Hostile neutralized.
Potemkin shouts his name like a Pokemon.
Loses.
That's upsetting.
Act as strange as you like, but you can't hide the core of your style. All I need is focus to see through your facade.
Listen, you jerk. Continue. Lost to a computer. Thank you.
Continue. Nine.
Yes. Yes, please continue. Let us continue to do the attacks.
Get ready to roll.
When the AI starts perfect dodging is the worst in fighting games. Oh, I don't think he's doing perfect dodging so much. I'm just bad.
Duel.
I did say.
Let's rock. It's going my way. Nailed it.
Oh, two.
Counter. Within firing range. Let's go. I'm back. Going my way. I'm back. I'm back.
Huh?
What do we get? Tweezers.
That went well.
Tweezers. It's not over yet. Be the lead. So slide head. $1. Slide head. No.
Haha.
$1.
Yeah, you can't use your ground pound when I'm up here, jackwagon.
$1. Going my way. Tweezers. Hammer fall. Just saying. You hurt me. Swag. I failed.
Wonderful.
Give you something.
Win.
I think I'm taking his heart
Duel 2.
his heart
Keep on
beat
rocking.
on his arm. I don't think his heart's in his arms. Although maybe it is. I guess I don't know a lot about Potemkin as a character. Oh no. Oh no, please.
Counter. Counter.
Tickles.
Please. Please get hit.
Don't you want this cure? Counter. It's not over yet.
I have to be right, BRB, okay? Pretty sure Potemkin's heart's in his chest. I don't think we can, I don't think we can guarantee that.
These are the tickles.
More vigor.
Oh no. Stop it. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. Let me get up.
That's too much. No.
Ah, crap.
No. Oh, I'm just saying. Slap.
To lose
Aha.
to someone so unproven.
Good. One with the butt slam.
I did.
I don't think I've said hi, everyone, and I know I haven't after I had to restart the stream. Oh, that's right, I didn't do the intro again. Hi, I'm Kristie. I'm playing Guilty Gear. You could have ascertained that by the information on stream. Don't worry about it.
The time has finally
Oh.
come to initiate our plan.
There's a lot more story in the arcade mode than I thought there was going to be.
I thought this day would never come,
Hey,
but solving the art
It's that
of
guy.
resurrection has expedited it. A feat never before successful since the dawn of time.
We owe
of
our
time
thanks to the doctor.
itself?
His research allowed this plan to come to fruition.
Yeah, it's that guy.
True, but are you sure we can afford
Apparently,
to
there's
ignore him
also
now?
that other guy.
Yes, even if he learns the truth now, there is little he'd be able to do.
I had a guy, but now I don't. I thought his name was That Man. It is, but I really like saying, hey, it's that guy in relation to the big bad of Guilty Gear. It's just so fun.
Better think up a cool way to lose, mate.
Heaven or
Aw.
hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Pretty much any way to lose is a cool way to lose to Axel Lowe, because he's going to tear you apart with his chain kunai and, you know, string you up somewhere. And what other way could you want to die? Oh no. Okay, well, that's happening. Uh-oh. Okay, blocked most of it. Good. Good. He's obnoxiously pretty. You're not wrong. And the fact that they've given him I'm not giving him a British accent. He was British previously, but he's got a lot of more, Oh shit, you can't hit me from there. I thought you couldn't. Please. Hey, quit being an asshole.
Well done.
Was that a counter?
Nah, don't get up.
Loses.
Oh no.
Duel 2. Keep on rocking.
Is he still from the past? I mean, he's been in the future for so long that I think he is honorary the present now.
Making it stimulating.
I can't hear you.
Glistening pleasure.
Okay. There we go. Katie's turned on the AC, she's saying. So maybe you'll hear some AC sounds, but we don't think you are. Oh, it was already on. So don't worry about it. Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
It's not over yet.
Please stop doing this thing. Hey, just let me get a little close to you.
Until next week.
Did I get there? No. Dunk. I was gonna say the door opening move is my fave, but literally every Faust move is my fave. They're all quite good. I still don't know what's happening when I throw my,
I've got used to a lot of weird things in this time period, but you're something else, mate.
So he is still from the past. I just still don't know what he's doing when he throws donuts and chocolate bars and bombs everywhere. But presumably it's you can pick it up and get healthy. It's just not happening because I usually throw it directly onto my opponent. That seems bad. Katie is also obnoxiously pretty. And I know I have to sit across from her every single fucking day.
Think up a cool way to lose, mate.
And it's just like, well,
Heaven or hell. Duel.
Here-
One. Let's
here I am yearning for something so very far away. It's brutal. It's a hard way to live. Hey look, there's a Kiki back there. Please stop. Oh no, I brought out a 100 weight. Come on.
Keep your eyes open. Counter. Stop this. It's not over yet. What are we doing? Up you go.
Think we got there? Yeah, we got there. Yeah, Kiki like the delivery service. She's back there somewhere. She's red.
This is the hard part.
Oh, I guess it's probably Eno, right? She's also a witch. I totally forgot they was still a witch.
All or nothing.
There we go. Just start right off with the nest bat. Oh, why didn't... It's been a while since I've played a video game.
What do we get? Making incision. Keep making incision.
It's been a while since I've played a fighting game, and I should have remembered that the easiest way to win a fighting game is by... Oh, can I do the thing? No, I did not. I didn't have the time. I tried to do the destroy move, but it didn't click. Does Eno ride a guitar like Haruhara? Haruko? I think so. I believe she does.
Science cannot cure your condition. More specifically, even my skills can't help you. What are you?
Come on, he's a person. He just has less antibodies than you do, because he's from the past. I think that's how that works. Time travel, disease, different antibodies, not less. Good. I'm glad I'm an epidemiologist. That's a...
I'll make it quick.
Hell of a shot.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
Not yet.
Counter.
Not yet.
Oh no.
Still impressive. Not yet. Impressive.
Oh no, too far away. Did I mention that this is a good game if you're bi because it is that thing? You're not wrong. It's also a good game if you're a lesbian. And it's probably a good game if you're a gay. If you're a gay male. Katie and I were talking about this, and there's not... To just say if you're gay is... When you mean a homosexual male is reductive and weird, but we also don't have another word for it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Haha!
You're open.
Here I go.
I think I didn't get there. Yeah. Chaining Axel into me is a good reminder of that. Yeah. It is a fun game full of pretty people, some of whom are ladies, and some of whom are gentlemen, and some of whom are Faust.
You're open.
Or Bedman.
Impressed. Not yet. Still over there. Impressive. Still impressive.
Uh-oh. I still love how Mia does the, like, 100 hand slap, but with her hair. Or the, not spinning bird kick, that's the circular one.
Be gone.
Uh-oh, well, that looks bad.
What's this? This can't be.
For rubber banding me. Thank you, 100 hair stab, that's so good. How is my voice doing? Because I'm looking at my output bars, and it looks like I keep going into the red. Does it sound bad? Let me know. It sounds good here, says Andy. I'm willing to believe that Andy wouldn't steer me wrong.
Not yet.
Counter.
Nope, going my way.
Not over yet.
What's the deal with hospital? Here it goes.
Counter.
On. There we go. We got there. I am doing better. Rapidly, which I feel good about. Did he just say, what's the deal with hospital food? Because I was not prepared for that. I wasn't either the first time I heard that line when I was doing some, like, checking the other day.
But I believe I can help you understand
It's effed. I wish there were, what's the word I want? Subtitles. I wish there were subtitles for the in-game. I understand why there's not, because that's extra information in a rapidly changing space. But...
Hey, don't forget the groceries! You got it!
Ah, May.
You don't look so tough!
Come on, I'm huge.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock. Counter.
Time out!
Counter.
Time out!
You time out. Ooh, I think we countered each other and both went flying to space.
Big round of applause, please! Don't run away! Don't raise your dolphin!
Strong.
Tweezers! Mr. Dolphin! Mr. Dolphin! Mr. Dolphin!
Addicting.
Barely felt that.
It's not over yet. Counter.
Here goes!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, no. Good. Good. I'm glad I got murdered by a giant pink fish.
Easy peasy!
That's great.
Lose it.
Death by Whale Lord.
Turn up the heat. Counter. Counter.
Tens of here!
Going my way.
Gonna oop.
Applause, please!
Counter. Counter.
I must go.
Mr. Dolphin! Mr. Dolphin!
Nurse.
Counter.
Come on. Let me out of the corner.
Going my way.
Let me get you in the corner.
Counter.
I'm just gonna keep whirling my arms like this.
Mr. Dolphin!
And if you get murdered, that's your own fault. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, it's fine. Just enough. Ooh. Nobody puts bag face in the corner. That's good.
Win. Duel. 3. Turn up the heat.
Mr. Dolphin!
Just going my way.
Time out! Barely felt that. Mr. Dolphin! Mr. Dolphin!
I must go.
Mr. Dolphin!
I must go.
Mr. Dolphin! Mr. Dolphin!
Oh no!
So strong. Nurse, catch the. I must go.
Aha! Avoided and evaded. Typical airbender tactics. How old is May in this one? Certainly older. Yeah.
Not over yet.
Yeah.
Tens of crap!
Oh no! Oh, that hurts.
How can I, God's gift to mankind, lose like this?
Boys drool, girls are cool. Pirates for life.
Loses.
It is heartbreaking. It's real rough.
But my goosebumps tell the truth. You're bald, aren't you?
Listen, you don't have to call someone out like that. Incomplete combustion, lost a match with maximum tension. Thank you. It is fine.
Versus May. Get ready to rock.
If I knew how to do special moves, believe me, I would. I'm trying.
May, don't forget the groceries! You got it! Sonia! You don't look so tough!
Heaven or hell.
Let's smash this.
Let's rock. Counter.
Mr. Dolphin! Mr. Dolphin! Time out! Don't run away! Mr. Otter!
Viva me! $1. Viva me! So strong! Hey, boy! Your summer home! Grin! Just a taste! Counter.
Now I'm 8! Time out!
It's not over
Ooh, I am really glad I interrupted that, because I am tired of getting windmilled to death. I wonder if it's going easier on me after I lose the first one. Because I feel like I've been doing okay in the second fights.
Give you something.
Win.
I think it might be going easy on me a little bit. Don't get me wrong, I'm fine with it.
Tens across the board!
Counter.
I must go!
Boy, your summer. Just a taste. Counter.
Mr. Dolphin! Mr. Otter!
Please?
Counter.
Please get hit. I'm begging you to get hit.
Tens up! Time out!
There it is.
Just saying.
Here goes!
Uh-oh. Okay.
Where'd that come from? Big round, don't run away!
Nurse, I must go.
Here we go.
It's not over yet.
Mr. Dolphin! Mr. Dolphin!
It's not over yet. Going my way. Counter.
Now I'm angry! Big round of applause!
Ooh. I didn't realize she had a Mr. Otter. I didn't either. I'm learning a lot of things.
I bid you adieu.
What does Mr. Otter accomplish? Mr. Otter throws a striped ball in the air, and then it comes back down. If it hits me, I take some damage.
Has limits. Your strength is somewhat abnormal, isn't it?
Faust, you can't go around calling people abnormal. It's not nice. She can lift an entire anchor over her shoulder, even though she looks like that. Maybe chill out.
All is proceeding according to plan. Our preparations are nearly complete. The dawn of human reform is near.
All that remains is to await the activation of the cradle.
I don't like it.
It will not be long before this world breaks free and begins anew.
Yeah.
Begins anew as the world we wish it to be.
We're gonna hit that guy. We're probably not gonna get the opportunity to hit that guy.
Slayer.
Oh, here's our final. I think this was the last thing. I think this is what we set out to do. Yeah, here we go.
I'm glad to see you've come, and promptly at that.
Why do you sound like Sean Connery?
No, I must thank you for the invitation. Though, if you don't mind, I'd like to cut to the chase.
With my giant scalpel.
But might we have a short aperitif first?
Not exactly what I had in mind, but I can humor you.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
Oh my! Stimulating!
Counter.
Onward going!
There we go. That's what I wanted.
Can you stop this?
Making incisions! Stimulating!
Fall!
Making incision! Get going!
It's
Oh, no! Ah, dang it. Really wanted to hit that.
Stimulating!
Last. Something to look forward to.
This is the hard part.
I do like so much that Slayer, because he's an immortal vampire who like can't actually die. When you defeat him, he doesn't like fall over dead. He's just like, I guess we're done. I guess we got done with it today. Yeah, the spiral jump from the kaboing on top of the giant scalpel. It is quite good.
Making incision.
Oh.
But no.
Aha! Death from the above.
I apologize for asking you to entertain an old man. Now, as to the reason you've come. As I said in my letter, your malpractice incident was almost certainly staged by the Conclave.
Ah.
But I don't understand. Why would they?
The details are beyond me. Any more would be speculation. What I do know is that the man responsible for your fall, Zato 1, is quarantined in one of the Conclave's underground laboratories.
That doesn't sound like we're being set up at all.
I heard he had shuffled from his mortal coil.
Then perhaps you should see for yourself.
But of course. Thank you very much. And if I may be so bold, perhaps consider a different pastime.
Duly noted. Godspeed.
Versus Zato.
What is he doing with his hand? It's the cross block. It lets you know that someone's really hurt.
Zato 1? I can't believe it. Alive after all.
It's a hell of a demon back there.
So many guests today. If you've come this far, I can guess what has brought you.
This
Your
just
mistake
in arms.
and the conspiracy behind it.
Thank goodness we're on the same page. To be quite frank, I confess I feel a powerful urge to slaughter you as the man responsible for ruining my life.
All too understandable. Please, feel free.
Heaven or hell.
Oh, you're not gonna like... Oh, so I thought you were just kind of let me... No, I didn't know I had to work for it.
This is bad. No, going my way. This is bad. Executor.
Oh, you became a sword and, like, took off half of my fucking bar at once. That's no good.
I spit. Counter. Go. Counter. Here it goes. It's not over yet. This is bad. Close one. Can you still fight? Counter. Nothing. It's not over yet.
Oh, it's so close. Please. Please, let me have it. Give it to me.
So soon. So soon.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Once more.
Loses.
I thought Eddie took over Zato's body at some point. Didn't he? Isn't that what the, like, what he's turning into? The very dark, like, shadow thing that we're seeing in his smear frame?
So soon.
Please? Please? No, 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 that sucks. Oh, that's real bad. That's real bad and I hate it. Come on. No, don't let me... Ah. I saw the big drill coming for me and... It was never gonna be good. Ugh. Oh, well. That's fine, we'll get him on the next one. You know, like we got been doing.
I do not care.
Loses.
Oh, cool. You just metamorph a trench coat from nowhere.
You must defeat me. If I triumph, it means fate is nothing more than survival of the fittest.
I'll be back. Give me a second. I'm waiting for the thing to pop up.
Versus Zato. Get ready to rock.
No, I'm not gonna go through the whole thing again. Let's just do the fighting.
Hurts. Going my way. This is bad. I've been waiting for this. Close one. This is bad. Close one. Hurts. Close one. Counter. Drill.
Oop.
I spit. Counter. Drill.
Please. Please.
Descending. Hurts.
Surprising.
Hurts. Going my way. Can you still fight? Counter. This is close. Drunkards. Drill. Drill. Counter. Oh, shut up.
Okay. That's not. Oh. Hey.
Not over yet. This is
Terrific.
counter. Drill. I extend.
Don't be ridiculous, but of course we intend to resist.
Oh, shut up.
Oh.
Over yet. Drill. I spit. Drill.
Please.
You're mine.
No matter.
Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, see, that's what I thought. Bad Road, you can see a little eddy bar that pops up over the tension bar. That's slowly draining as he does his shadow bullshit.
Salty. Can you still fight? Drill. Prescription. Hurts. Can you still fight? Go.
Uh oh, come on.
Drill.
Don't just... Hey, Faust Bud? Hey, Faust Bud, you can't just say head. You can't just do that. They don't let you.
This is bad. This is bad. Drill.
Ah, dunk. That was too far. He was too far in the lead. I was gonna lose that one all the time. That's fine, though.
Duel. Three. All or nothing. Counter. Hurts. Going my way. Still fight? Hurts. Close one. Here it goes. Oh, shut up.
I think I missed it. Yeah, there we go. Good.
Child's play. Counter. Hurts. Thrust.
Oh, I really hoped I was gonna get a perfect right there at the end just to fucking show everyone. You don't get to just say atomic. You know it's atomic.
This is bad. Going my way.
Uh-oh, come on.
Executor. Counter. Can you still fight? Hurts. Slap.
Amelia.
There we go. We got there.
Kill me if you wish. You have every right to. And
I
am sorry to ask, but could you, perhaps, give me some time before you do?
No.
Sorry? Silence! If you would apologize, apologize to that girl and her family! Forgive me. I'm afraid I've lost control.
He's just 90 feet tall, is the thing.
You see, you proposed an unauthorized procedure to save a young girl's life, but you were denied repeatedly. Resurrection. Your procedure held the secret. The secret of returning a once-dead human body to life.
That doesn't sound like a cool thing to
I
do.
didn't see what the problem was with that.
The Conclave needed those secrets to remain secret, or their plans would be irreparably compromised. However, you chose to perform the procedure anyway, in defiance of their orders. They asked me to see that you were taken care of. I myself only discovered the truth behind these lies very recently.
Such foolishness! Have they gone mad? Just what is the Conclave trying to accomplish with all of this?
It's a great question.
To start a war. A global conflict. A war to create a whole new world.
Alright, so now do I get a stage 9 where I punch someone? Nah. We have a development staff. We're just gonna zip zap through this. We appreciate every person on this list, obviously. But I want to do another arcade adventure before we get done. Serious anime when paired with Bag Overhead is a hell of a look, but they pulled it off. It is weird how much they make their world work, considering that it contains girl fights with hair, huge doctor, a guy named Bad Guy who's the good guy, and
Well
a
then,
bed
shall we
mech.
begin? It's time to take over the world.
Okay. That's why it's to be continued, so... And that's also probably why it said, hey, do arcade mode before you do story mode. So story mode's probably going to end up being the bit where we make that not happen.
Game over!
He wasn't always a good guy. That was my understanding. Then again, I am middling on Guilty Gear lore. I try my best, and I do a pretty good job keeping up with a little under the surface level, but I'm not perfect. I just love the character designs and the music and the wacky bullshit.
Arcade.
I'm told that Soul Bad Guy was the Guilty Gear. He was the first gear and thus the guiltiest. I could be right.
Who dares to enter the mayhem?
So who do we want next? Anyone have the other ones we were like given were like Mia and May, I think, were the other two that people were voting on. I also thought Soul Bad Guy was the final boss of Guilty Gear 1. I believe you. I am not, I do not know enough about it. I am going to say that you were right, because you probably know more than me. I thought the final boss of Guilty Gear 1 was Justice? I thought she was dead. Justice, who I think was Dizzy's mom. All other things being equal, I don't want to play May. I don't want to follow up a slow character with a slow character. So let's move with Mia then. She have a really good color scheme, or are they all just kind of fine? I really like the blue and black. Let's go with this. It's gonna make her look weird when we go to the cutscenes, but whatever. Tat 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 tat.
Where are you?
Oh no, they do it in the cutscenes too. Okay, good.
My presence here should serve as assurance that this is genuine.
That's wild.
Good to see you too, Venom.
The Conclave has been using him to control us for far too long. It has to stop.
Zato's return means the return of the Guild, the real Guild. You can't afford to ignore this opportunity.
You seem rather calm. I know you've left, but this information concerns you as well.
Don't be so sure. But I do understand why you decided to share this with me.
All we need now is a location. One more thing, though. You do understand that we're being watched.
Yes, we're over here.
I do. I realize that means if we should meet on the battlefield, then we fight.
Melia versus Faust. Get ready to rock.
All right, let's knock out our good child right at the beginning.
Ha! You think you can catch me?
You should have come sooner. Stop whining. Let's change everything.
I love these intros. They're so very good.
Duel. One. Let's rock. Viva, so strong. I thought it was done. Counter. Nailed it. Counter. Owie. What so strong. Counter. Chow. I must go. Ta-da!
Oh.
Chow. Counter. Nailed it. Counter. Nailed it.
Uh-oh.
Carry $1. I thought it was done.
Countdown. Countdown.
There we go.
Oh no!
Hey, a double dip.
It's not over yet.
Here we go. No, get wrecked.
Countdown.
Leave!
Hell yeah! So cruel.
You should just give
She
up
uses
now.
her hair to brush those shoulders off.
Win.
Great.
Duel. Two. Turn up the heat.
Well,
So strong. Going my way.
Uh-oh.
Viva me. Countdown. Nope. Nice. Don't.
Uh-oh, come on.
Don't. I thought it was done.
Countdown.
Don't. Nailed it. Chop.
Countdown.
Don't.
It's not over yet. Countdown.
Yeah. Yeah. Chop.
Countdown.
Nailed it. Don't.
And I think... Oh, nope. Come on. This is gonna be it.
I thought it was done. Here.
That's gonna be it.
Not over yet.
Viva me. Ouch. Nailed it. Ouch. Slap. How can I, God's gift to mankind, lose like this?
Haha. Death by hair flower.
You really weren't that bad, I guess.
Melia. Win. Straight.
She does have
There's
a cute
always
little,
time for
like,
second chances. I
cat
don't have the
plush on her
courage to tell him the
pin.
truth.
It's very good.
Melia. Versus Eno. Get ready to rock.
And now Eno. Oh, so hey, Eno does a lot of cursing. If you don't like cuss language, if you don't like midnight words,
Can't hold it in anymore.
that you're gonna hear some, and I'm sorry.
Duel. One. Let's rock.
hit me
You're
harder.
slow.
Merry Christmas.
Back up!
Countdown.
You're wide open. You're wide
You're
open.
slow. You're slow.
Let me show you.
Nope.
So open.
Let me show you.
Nope.
Let me show you. You're wide open.
So open.
And
You're wide open. You're wide open.
You're slow.
just gonna... Okay.
Back up.
She has innuendo out of your endo.
You're harder. Let me show you how to.
So open. So you're slow. So open.
Whoa, late. Whoa, late off.
She has so much innuendo, it might as well be out innuendo.
Talk is cheap.
That's the same thing you said. That's the same joke. I tried really hard. It was to do a thing with my brain, but it just didn't and couldn't.
Now hold still. Merry Christmas.
So open.
Let me
So open.
Nah.
Whoa, lay off. Now hold. Whoa, lay more. You're wide open. You're wide open. Merry Christmas.
You're
Let me show you.
Come on.
Open. Now hold still. Hit me harder. Let me show you heaven.
You're
More.
slow.
Just let it out. You're wide open.
Okay.
Now,
Well,
Merry Christmas.
Wonderful.
You're wide open. You're wide open. You're wide open.
come on, I blocked that third one.
It's not over yet.
Could you quit?
You're wide open. You're wide open.
Could you quit? Could you quit? Could you quit spamming evergreen attack? Could get you to not.
Duel. Three. Keep on rocking.
Let me show you.
Wonderful.
11 in a row. Thank you for keeping track.
You're wide open.
So
Just fall.
sorry.
That sucked.
You're slow. You're slow.
Merry Christmas. Now hold. Let me.
No.
You're wide open.
Oh, well.
Now hold still. Merry Christmas. Still.
Well, I'm not certain how her big lowly ball works.
Wonderful.
It seemed cool.
Hit me.
So open.
You're wide open.
It's not over yet.
You started. Listen, you started together, Spirit Bomb. And I respect that.
Let me show you.
Oh my. Here.
Let me show you heaven. Now hold still. I'm so open. Whoa, lay up. You're slow. You're slow. So hit me harder. You're wide open. Hit me harder.
Nope.
Why does this
There we
keep
go.
happening?
She got you a present. It's pain.
You should pay attention.
Melia, win.
Who's that in Paladin says I got you a present?
Cheap tricks like that are beneath you. If you want someone to kiss up, go find a man.
Ooh. Mia, don't be that way. I'm sorry, what did you say? Evie. I got you a present. It is Sky, because it's the time bomb.
Melia.
In certain,
Get ready
in certain ones. I was just thinking that Eno probably means Sky. Oh, look. Look how ninja he is.
Is a vote for love. Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
Are you running for ninja president? Hey, Chip. Can we talk about how you're running for ninja president? Where do you stand on the issues, Chip? Do you want to how do you feel about the role of our schools in this uncertain time?
Damn, you're slow. Counter. It's not over yet.
Ooh, hey, I didn't get murdered by kunai right there. That's good. I'm glad I didn't get murdered by the kunai.
No, this isn't happening.
Here. Talk is cheap.
Melia.
Chip thinks Kage Bunshin is overpowered and he wants to put a tax on it.
Two. Turn up the heat.
Listen, I respect that.
You're so open.
Nice trail blade.
Back up.
Counter. I let you have that one. Counter. Nice trail blade.
Back up. Go.
Please get murdered.
What? Damn it.
Please get murdered. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted. Oh, I definitely didn't want you to do it this way from space.
It's not over yet.
Hey, I didn't die. It turns out.
Nice try.
Here. You're slow.
Back off. Counter. Nice try. Counter. It's not over yet. Sayonara.
Uh-oh. Well. That hurts.
Disgraceful.
That's saddening.
I pity. Melia. Lose it.
He said I didn't lose 2-1. They got a chance to come back.
All or nothing.
Final battle.
Alpha blade.
I feel like I might just be too close.
So open.
Nice try. Alpha blade.
So open. You're slow.
Alpha blade.
You're taking too long.
It's not over yet. Mount Fuji Hell, fire, hell,
You're
fire.
slow.
Shit. Counter. Too slow.
It's wild that I haven't played a Guilty Gear since Guilty Gear X, and I still remember most of these moves. Yeah. It's proper iconic, not Ubisoft iconic.
You should pay attention.
Melia, win.
You got even faster, didn't you?
Sure, he's been training up in the mountains and punching eagles or whatever. Look at him. That's the knocked out form of a guy who trains in the mountains and punches eagles.
The time has finally come to initiate our plan.
Is this going to be the same thing, or is it going to be slightly different?
I thought this day would never come, but solving the art of resurrection has expedited it. A feat never before successful, since the dawn of time.
Eagles are the ninja's natural enemy. Just ask Ryu
Of course,
Hayabusa.
Zato, the subject, does not seem pleased.
Okay. So it is changed a little bit. Which I guess is part of the reason why they all have, like,
a shell of his past self,
complete
without emotion or any worldly
over-face
desires.
mask, so they can change it up a little bit.
Melia versus
That makes sense.
Slayer. Get ready to rock.
Fuck those eagles. It's broken bullshit. They're Medusa heads, but worse. Everyone hates it. Just drains her like a juice box.
Heaven or
Did you see her in the background, like, float away like a balloon? That's so good. Did I not notice that when we fought Slayer last time? No, the last time we fought Slayer, we didn't get a, intro thing because we had the cutscene.
You bore me. Impressive. You have a heavy assault. Counter. This is counter. Rupture. It's not over yet.
Ooh. Thought I got on the other side of that. I did not.
Oh, you bore me. Rupture. Counter. Stand this. Slap.
Ooh.
60%, I'd say.
Please don't hold back.
Melia, win.
Ugh, that was hard fought. Look at that little slither of health.
All or nothing.
There's like a whole snake out there. That's how slithering that health is.
Very good. Impressive. Counter.
Dang it. It has been... Oh, I cannot believe I managed to block that in midair. I'm trying to get used to, like, just putting my hands on buttons correctly again. I still feel like I'm not.
Have you improved?
Would you say you won by a hair? Mew, 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 mew. That's how I choose to read that emote whenever I see that emote. As mew mew mew.
What? Did I catch your fancy? Ladies don't like it when you get all philosophical.
Listen, he's been alive for a really long time. It's not his fault. If he doesn't get philosophical, he doesn't actually have anything else.
Get ready to rock.
Hey, I've just found out that I can, with the new compressor, I can burp into my mic. And it doesn't come through on stream. That's good.
Not my skill with the sword.
Why does her hat have a license plate? So you know...
Let's rock.
So you know who hit you.
Counter. Finished. This is my... Take the...
Nah, it ain't.
You're right. You're finished. Oh, no. This is my full strength.
If that's your full strength, you need to get more strength, my guy. You didn't hit me like a bit.
Counter. Sacred edge.
Okay.
Counter. It's not over yet. Take this.
Leave. Well.
Counter. Embrace the light.
Uh-oh. Yup.
Not over yet.
Good.
The time
Counter. I strike.
well.
I was
Ooh.
reckless.
Insurance laws. Yeah, that's it.
Melia, win.
If Melia hit me, I would know who'd hit me. Yeah, that's fair. But you know, maybe you didn't get her name. It's not like she told you, but she does have a license plate, so they can look her up.
This is my full strength. Counter. Take this. I strike.
Well.
Finish.
Uh-oh, dunk. Well, that was your full strength, huh? It sure did take away like half my health in one go. Yep.
Oh no.
It's not over yet. This is my full...
You need to find a different strength. This one strength you've had?
This is my full...
Nah, I knew it was coming and I just sat there and let it happen. Aw, no. Oh, no. I got hit so hard and so bad.
Duel 3. Keep on rocking. Counter. I strike. You're mine. You're mine. You're mine. Counter. There. finished. This counter.
No, it's not your full strength, Kai. Quit saying it's your full strength.
This is my full.
Well,
You're finished. This is my full.
Yeah, Kai, you need
Embrace the
to...
light. Ride the lightning.
Uh-oh, well...
Let's see out.
It's not over yet. It's not over yet.
Counter. Such strength. Embrace the light. Ride the lightning.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Kai's a Grok main. Well, here's the thing, that everyone references music all the time in this game, so it's hard to find it on that. Oh, I guess because he's lightning, you're saying. That makes more sense.
The number of contests, not the number of conquests.
Continue. 9.
Is it over yet? I mean, no. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and smack this Kai one more time. It's gonna be good. Don't worry about it. It's okay. What is this off-brand of this riff?
I've lost the Thunder Seal, not my skill with the sword.
Heaven or 1. Let's rock.
There you go, Bad Road. Excuse me while I smack this Kai. But down, down, down.
oh no.
Such strength. Counter. Counter. Such you're finished. This is counter. Counter. Such favorite thrust. You're good.
Go.
Below. Counter.
Well.
It's not over yet.
What?
Come on. There we go.
Well.
Embrace the light.
Uh-oh.
Ride the lightning.
No more.
You're finished. This is my full strength.
Oh no.
Take this. You're mine.
That almost worked. Stop. Stop juggling.
Study here.
There.
Slap.
Okay. Excellent. Some sort of hair puncture technique.
You should just give up now.
Melia, win. Duel.
I'm just now noticing the other like people in the background who are all holding on to their swords. Like, hey, if you f up the boss too bad, we are gonna jump in. So be warned.
This is my full strength. Counter. Let's see it. Counter. Finish.
Oh no.
This is my full strength.
Already.
Sacred
No more.
edge. Here.
There we go. Jumped right over that one.
You're mine.
That's it.
You're finished. This is my counter.
Leave.
Hell yeah.
There it is.
Sin. I'm sorry.
Like any one of them wants a piece of anyone who can beat Kai. No, I guess you're right.
Weak.
Melia, win. Straight.
It's a lot.
I thought you were a woman. Silly of me. Should a king really be losing fights like this, though? Have some self-respect.
You know, Mia. That's 2.
Melia versus Axel. Get ready to rock.
That's 2, Mia. So I'm gonna pause real quick.
Let's rock.
So this game has a history as being like pretty gay. Like, it's a good game to be buy-in, like Andy was saying. So maybe you're not aware of Bridget. A lot of people in this fucking chat are aware of Bridget, but let me go through it. Bridget is a prince, I think, a young person, a young man who was cast away, needed to go into hiding, went into an all-girls nunnery, and just went for it. It's, you can find a lot of Bridget out there. The fact that they're doing this right now, I dislike heavily. We might not go beyond this if it keeps striking at us like this. I'm letting you know that. I'm letting you know that I'm hearing the same things you're hearing, and that if they are gonna be this way, I'm not going to keep going with this game. Everyone cool with that? Let's beat up this punk.
Artemis!
Dang it.
Stay soft. Artemis!
Fine with me, you're driving the stream. Well, it's not that. Like, obviously I'm the one driving the stream, and I couldn't. Like, I could just decide to be done right now if I wanted to. I just want to, like, let everyone know what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing, and making sure that other people are seeing and hearing the same thing.
Not over yet.
And if anyone's having some trouble, with the content being put forward, to let me know that information. I'm having a little bit of trouble with it myself. That's Riz with 100 pride bits. Thank you so much, Riz.
Talk is cheap.
Melia, win.
We managed to take that punk down a lot quicker this time, presumably because we're not slow AF.
Artemis!
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Well,
Artemis!
here we go.
Having fun?
Damn.
Afraid of
Not
heights?
yet.
Sparrowhawk.
Nah, I'm not gonna let you do Sparrowhawk. Nah. Oof. Right through the center space.
It's not over yet.
Afraid of heights? Having fun? Having fun?
Okay, good.
You're slow.
Artemis!
Not yet.
It's not over yet. Cautious win.
There it is.
Flashes before your eyes.
And then you just fall down. G-rate.
You should pay attention.
Melia, win. Straight.
You've made the same life or death gamble I have. I can see it in your eyes. Why do you act like it's nothing?
Because he's cooler than you. I'm mad at Mia now, everybody. Hey everyone, I've decided to be antagonistic towards the character we're playing as. Probably makes for a good stream. Let's see what's happening in the tear room, or tier room. Tea room, because they all have tea. I fucked that all the way up.
Our preparations are nearly complete. The dawn of human reform is near.
All that remains is to await the activation of the cradle.
It will not be long before this world breaks free and begins anew. Begins anew as the world we wish it to be.
Huh? Okay, that one was the same. I could have just busted through it. Now we fight Venom. I like Venom. He's got one of those
This is the
full
Conclave's
cues.
lab. If that information was right, Zato should be...
Melia?
Ah, dunk.
Well, the Conclave certainly has a twisted sense of humor.
Dr. Doom, is that
But if
you?
you're
It's
here,
three
I
Dr.
must be getting
Dooms in
close.
trench coats. Different trench coats though. They're not all stacked on top of each other.
I believe we agreed, though, the next time we met, we'd be enemies.
I suppose our relationship is just as twisted.
This just in. Abs.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
Also, Venom's voice is amazing. He does have the, like, the Sheikah mask. The Sheikah Stone mask. Nah, I'm not gonna let you double anything on me. That's not the kind of girl I am.
Double head more. Set.
My turn. Set.
Reverse. Double head more.
Not yet.
Set. Next struggle.
It's not over yet.
You're open.
Done. Side.
Reverse. Stinging. Stinging.
Oh, no, I don't think that got there.
I almost feel sorry.
Counter. It's not over yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
Stinging. Stinging. Stinging.
Why'd you pick up your big ball and then just leave it over there? Ooh. Okay, that's why. Because I just got pounded by a billion billiard balls. That's a fun tongue twister you can try at home.
Lose it. Duel. 2. Keep on rocking.
I almost feel sorry. Done.
Counter.
Double head more. Stinging. Stinging. Stinging.
Not yet.
Max.
Counter.
My turn. Max.
Counter.
My turn.
Counter.
Get down here so I can hit you with my hair.
Stinging.
Counter.
You earn this. Say your prayer. Set. Double head more. Stinging. Set.
Counter. It's not over yet.
Double head more.
I almost feel sorry. Done.
Stinging. Double head more.
Think that's it? Think we got it.
No.
If I can just get out of the fucking corner.
Red hail.
Uh-oh.
Fire. It's not over
I
yet.
almost feel sorry.
There we go. It almost like Venom is just yelling stick. I think he might be.
Duel. 3.
That's what I was saying about wishing there was a... Wishing there were the words that I want. There is there somewhere. Subtitles. And the... No, he's saying set. Because he's setting up the balls. Which I believe P is stored in. You know, it makes it, makes it convenient for the road. You know, when you're a professional assassin. You gotta...
I almost feel sorry.
Oh no, they're all bouncing off each other. That's real bad. Gotta keep you away from the balls.
Counter.
Ah.
That's 3 fouls for you.
That's a dandyism? Why does it say dandyism?
You were once the
Why does he have a
guild's
cue
second
ball
best
that turns
operative.
into an 8-ball
I
that
will
says
concede to that,
dandyism?
But I am not the same as I once was.
Continue. 9. Melia. Versus.
Symbolism, that makes sense.
Get ready to rock.
Oh, it's on his jacket, too. It's on the arm of his jacket. I guess he's a dandyist. I don't know what that word means in context. He really enjoys the anime space dandy.
Double
head more.
Oop.
Not yet.
Stinging.
Counter.
Say your
I almost feel sorry.
Counter.
Double head more. Set.
Counter.
Not yet.
Set.
Counter.
Not yet. You're good.
I hate how he sets up just like a whole ass landmine.
It's not over yet.
Shouldn't
Ugh.
have underestimated you.
Wow, I just got absolutely murdered. I just got thrown apart. That sucks real bad.
Duel. 2. All or nothing. Counter.
I almost feel sorry.
Counter.
Say your prayers. Stinging. Double head more. Set. Stinging.
Counter.
Here we go.
Counter.
Set.
It's not over yet.
I almost feel sorry.
Counter.
So quick.
Counter.
Double head more.
Counter.
You earn this. Stinging.
Cautious.
There we go. Good.
I almost feel sorry.
And now we got one more, don't we? Fuck.
Duel. 3.
It's fine.
Keep on rocking.
Gonna finish this off. Then I guess we have to fight Zato again.
Stinging.
Counter.
My turn.
Counter.
Max struggle. Double head more. Stinging. Q5.
I almost feel sorry.
Set.
Counter. Counter.
Double head more.
I'm trying to remember.
Counter. It's not over yet.
I'm trying to remember how to do a destroyed move. Because I would really like to get one of those in, but oh no, that's real bad.
Not yet.
Counter.
That didn't happen. You earned this. Here is just a giant ball.
That's 3,000.
Behold, this giant ball I have.
You were once the guild's second best officer.
Continue. 9.
I will concede to that.
Alright.
Versus Venom. Get ready to roll.
We can do this. I believe in us. We just have to not get absolutely punted apart the first round like we did.
Let's rock.
Counter.
See, that's much better. Maybe I should, like, block more or indeed at all. Oh no, that's not helping much.
Not yet.
What?
Not yet. To use this on you. I open.
Please stop. Stop doing it.
Counter.
Double head.
Counter.
You earned this.
Yep. Saw it coming behind me and I knew I was fucked. Okay.
Duel. 2. Turn up the heat.
If we don't win this one, we are gonna go to break.
Not yet.
Counter.
We might not come back to this when we get away from break.
Counter.
So quick.
Because I gotta be honest with you, I had some bad taste put into my mouth.
It's not over yet.
We'll see if getting to
Counter. Say your prayers. Counter.
getting into someone else is gonna be a little better for me. But oh,
Can't beat yourself.
Duel. 3.
I've never seen a computer do just one move, especially not the like last boss. Not last boss, but the next to last boss.
Counter.
Mike.
Counter.
Double head more. Set.
Now, to be fair, setting up the balls and then hitting with the balls is like most of his attack.
You earned this.
Counter. Counter.
I almost feel sorry.
There we go. It's fine. Good. Got him out. Stinger.
I wouldn't move if I were you. Sorry, but I couldn't exactly play nice.
Aha.
We needed to put on a nice, convincing show, after all.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize. Are you certain, though?
Yes. Zato is here in this facility.
Why are we discussing our plans in front of the giant metal demon?
Now that I've been defeated,
Are we not talking about that?
What?
Melia versus Zato. Get ready to rock.
He's right over there.
Melia.
That's Jill. She's cool. Oh, okay.
Is that you?
Lord Zato.
Is that really you?
Yes. Melia. You can still... But why? Everything is false grandeur. A barren wasteland, where all I have left is the comfort of resentment. Or so I thought.
Something's wrong.
Only one way to find out what.
The 2-on-1 or no. Venom's just gonna leave me behind.
Let's rock.
Come down here. Get back. Get back.
Counter.
So determined. Invite hell.
Dinner time.
Uh.
Amorphous.
Not yet.
Please hold still so I can murder you with my cool hair whips.
Invite help. Bang.
Be gone.
Invite help. Fire. Counter. Oh, this may hurt.
Not yet.
Counter. How was that?
I've just unlocked an achievement called Handy with the Steel, which is fun.
Such power. Is this really?
I did it. I had food. Hi, Xenon. What did I miss from the story? Well, we were the big doctor, and the big doctor went and found his vampire friend, and, then fought, a dude who used to, be an assassin lord. And then that was that. And now we're playing as this, girl with the hair whips, who found her other assassin friend, and they were trying to get the Assassin Lord back, but it turns out that he's like this now, and he doesn't want to come back. Or is incapable of coming back? It's hard to tell. Guilty Gear. You also missed some, like, weird gender binarist bullshit. Today's been a bad day for me in terms of that, because a lot of the admin people are back at my work, and I was in the break room with them. So...
How strong?
I've got a low tolerance currently. But he's a Power Ranger just like her. We just need to help him find himself again. Yes. I don't think you're wrong. Oh, apparently Zato died. This Dark Shadowman. He died. He's been brought back to life with some doctoring. Some very good doctoring.
I do not relish this.
He doesn't enjoy being brought back to life. He thought he was done being a Shadowmancer.
Invite help. Not enough. Invite help.
Got you.
The River Nile.
Be gone.
Counter. Bang. It's not over yet.
I almost feel
Shark.
Get down here. No, don't be a shark.
Bang. Dinner time.
Okay.
Counter.
Now. I almost feel sorry.
Destruction.
Okay, we did get there. Hey, if I wanted to catch up what I missed out on, which Power Rangers show would I watch? Xeon, I think? Oh no, Galaxy Rangers, Andemonium's right. I'm sorry that I did that. Sometimes when my brain is trying to process on a couple of different tiers, I will just say Andemonium instead of Andy. I'm sorry about that.
Zato, you...
It really is you then.
Yeah.
I still don't understand. What was it that made the Conclave decide to revive you?
They are not interested in the art of resurrection, per se. They do not care about the how. All that matters to them is now I am alive. You see? That is why I have become this dull and uninteresting soul.
What do you mean?
War is coming. The Conclave intends to start a war to remake the world. And it is about to begin.
Mighty Morphin 2, Power Rangers in Space are all one story. Yeah. We do have a cast list. Then we have a post-credits after that, although I think it's going to be exactly the same as the post-credits we got before to now. Lost Galaxy also has a dog general. That sounds good. I didn't watch a lot of Power Rangers past, like, the initial, like, first couple seasons when it was relevant to me. I managed to not watch any Power Rangers somehow. I mean, it wasn't that hard to miss. Yeah.
It's time to take over the world.
Yeah. That guy's gonna try and take over the world. Relevant to you? Were you also sent on deadly missions by a giant blue head? No, but I was a teenager with attitude. I've only seen Max stream that one Power Rangers game. Yeah, they're not all good.
over!
Not game over, you win. Give me something. Okay, so that's that. I think we can try and go through one more arcade battle.
Arcade.
I'm just gonna leave it on this screen so we can have
Who dares to enter the mayhem?
the music going. But I am going to go to a BRB screen real quick. I'm gonna get some water, get up and stretch, and do some stuff. I hope that you do whatever self-care is important to you. We are going to run a ad break while I am in BRB. It's going to be 3 to 5 minutes. Watch it if you want. Block it if you want. We would make some pennies if you did watch it, but we don't really care one way or the other. Be back in 3 to 5 minutes. Please join me then. So hey, first and foremost, thank you, Riz, for popping another 69 nice bits into the stream. That's the opening. There we go. So, I thought I was gonna get a couple streams out of this game. But Katie and I were talking about it during the break. And I think I'm going to keep on with it for now. We've got another 45 minutes of the stream left. We'll play another arcade mode. And then we'll be done and we'll come back with something fresh next week. It's a lot, and there were things about the backstories of some characters that I wasn't aware of, because like I said, I'm not the best Guilty Gear historian. That made me go, oh, this is different than the way I was putting it forward. So we're just gonna go. So let's have y'all, because I do want to see one of the new characters before we start, before we stop. So do we want Bedman in the bed mech, or do we want Ramlethal with the giant swords? I don't know what either of them really play like. It's pronounced Xrd. Yeah, Guilty Gear Xrd. Bedman sounds like a Hideo Kojima character, I just realized. There's a couple votes for Bedman. There's one vote for Ramlethal. So I guess we're gonna go with Bedman. Xrd, power up. Bedman sounds like a Sonic character being made fun of by Sonic. And Xenon will form the head, that's good. We do have 2 for Sword and 3 for Bedman. We'll go with Bedman and see if we can't get all the way to, if we can't get through this and then, get to Ramlethal afterwards. Their first name is Couch. That makes sense.
I've actually known for a long time that you worked for the vampire. Are you curious? Would you like to know why I didn't do anything? Don't take this the wrong way, but you simply weren't an obstacle. Additionally, you played a very important role, delivering information or misinformation. Did you think you were succeeding in your infiltration? Oh, sorry to burst your bubble, but you only got exactly as far as I wanted you to. Did I hurt your feelings? But you've been getting a little too close, so I've been put into play. You weren't an obstacle. You were an extra, and you're trying to hog the spotlight. And that is something of a no-no. You play your role, you don't take someone else's, don't you agree? Are you scared? Unfortunate, yes. This must seem unjust, unfair, unfathomable. You're probably filled with unease and unhappiness. Sorry, but I need you to give up. Goodbye. Me? Just a bed of no consequence, made for removing obstacles.
What happened? What did we just...
Someone just died in the middle of the street! What happened to him? Oh God, his face. What did he see before he died?
This character does sound like a lot of anime.
Bedman versus Axel. Get ready to rock.
What am I? What am I? Oh, okay, he signed his no, like in Death Note. That makes sense. Okay.
You really don't piss around now, do you?
Heaven or hell.
Okay.
One. Let's rock.
Oh, I'm gonna puke. Come on. Up you go. Better stop this one. Better stop this one.
Counter.
Ooh. Got a fire blast. That's not great.
Better stop this one. Fucking grim.
Ooh, you have a bed tornado. That's very good. That one leaps you into the air unless I did that by accident.
Better stop this one.
I'm sure that's none of your business how Bedman does that, Axel.
It's not over yet.
Keep your eyes open.
Counter.
I mean,
It's not over yet.
not Colossus Bag. That's the other one. I don't know, there's no, like, tubes. It's probably, like, bodily fine.
Batman wins. Duel 2. Turn up the heat.
Catheter is the word I meant, and then I realized that I shouldn't be, like, doing that. That I shouldn't be making those words on stream. Now we're here. Animes don't poop unless it's pornographic. Yeah, that makes sense.
Better stop this one. Keep your eyes open. Watch it. Counter.
Yeah.
Keep counter. Up you go.
Here we go. That's not true. They can also poop as a part of a joke. They're not wrong.
We talk about survival of the fittest a lot, but
Oh,
all that
wow.
really means is the skilled live and the unskilled die.
No,
So
that's not
clearly
what
in
it
that
means,
second group, maybe
Bedman.
pick your fights a bit more carefully. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's never going to matter how much you want it when you're up against someone who can kill you with a sneeze.
Batman wins.
No, survival of the fittest means that those most adaptable to change survive
Fast,
when
long range, but I could never be
things
defeated by
inevitably
someone so
change.
specialized. It doesn't
Bedman,
matter how
please
good
fuck
you are at
off.
it. I'd have explained that before we started, but you're not very good at comprehension, are you?
Ugh. I'm being told that humor is just laugh porn. So those are some words we're dealing with now. today.
Batman versus Zato. Get ready to rock.
As someone who likes to use tank characters, Bedman seems not good to control. I don't know. I've seen worse.
1 against 1.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1.
Oh, hang on, Zato one's over here? Oh. That's weird.
Over there. Don't move.
I expected him to kind of be the, like, final boss of all of the games, you know. Kind of like how Seth was in, Street Fighter 4.
It's not over yet.
I'm back. Oh.
I guess no. Bedman's like a living Reddit thread. Ooh, that's so gross. And you're right, and it sucks. But I'm guessing he mentioned the vampire in the intro, so I'm guessing it's Slayer this time. That would make sense. I wouldn't be surprised if Zato's still the final boss. Yeah, that seems weird, but yeah, maybe. What are these things I'm leaving around doing? Seems like they should be doing something.
Where? Over there. Counter.
Up. Please. Please get hit with the bed. Please get hit with my bed mech.
Poison.
It's not over yet.
There we go.
It's not over yet.
Get down.
I'm back.
Get down. Too much. Suddenly, out of nowhere, Zato 2.
We talk about survival of the fittest a lot, but all that...
No.
Conclave, you've really left a mess. I understand the minute details of your plan may not need to be carried out to the letter, but letting Zato run free is just sloppy. I'll have to dispose of him next.
Fine. I don't like Bedman either.
Bedman versus.
We're gonna try and blaze through this as much as possible. So when they brought Zato back from the dead, did they even try to restore his vision?
Heaven
Maybe?
or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
Still a...
Counter.
It seems like, that sucked. It seemed like something you could, try and do, but...
Still over...
Nah. I guess not. Or maybe he's just so used to it that he, like, actually couldn't function sighted. You know, like how, it's like Plato's cave, basically. Sight doesn't actually do anything for him because he's used to interacting with the world in another way.
Not over yet.
Soul Calibur has better characters personality-wise. I don't hate any of them except in Soul Calibur 5. Soul Calibur 5 is a bad one.
Impressive. Wait, this is bad. This can't be.
Duel. Two. Keep on rocking.
Still over... I almost feel sorry.
Well, kind of got hit on that one.
Counter.
Still die.
Like, I guess we can take some solace in the fact that Bedman's, like, meant to be the villain, I think. Some sort of psychic assassin. That's not really a person we're meant to be looking up to.
It's not over yet.
Still over there. Pointless.
So they probably know that these voice lines suck, but hey, still.
Well, I think that marks the conclusion of our little tete-a-tete. I'm a little afraid that if we kept going, I might well break you. So exit stage right then, if you please. You're hardly a match for, well, my glasses, let's say. Perhaps this is a blessing?
Bedman. Win. Straight.
Being unable to
Apparently,
follow something with
Ivy is
one's
an
eye and being
alchemist.
unable to see that thing are not equivalent states. So long as I can verify a thing's existence, I can catch it.
Scroll up to that real quick. Balls had a better character personality than some of these. Apparently, I'm just gonna talk over this cutscene we've seen 3 times already. Apparently, Ivy is an alchemist and she controls her sword with alchemy.
Things are moving almost too smoothly.
That's new.
Humanity's representative, the
That makes sense, I guess.
is in talks with Ramlethal.
Psychic assassin just comes back around to garden
No one
variety,
would put two and two
ableism.
together. Not in this chaotic world.
Half of the characters assassins, Mia, Zato, Venom, I think Tip's enough.
counter to our own.
Assassins assassinating assassins.
Do not lower your guard until the task
Yes,
is
but do they have a
complete.
creed? I don't think they do. I think they just fight in the, like, conclave tournaments.
Versus. Venom. Get ready to rock.
Both Ivy and her sword are soul engine infused. Is that why they're mad long?
Let's break.
Both Ivy and her sword.
Duel. One. Let's rock.
Let's begin.
Counter.
Double head.
Counter.
Double head forward.
Well,
Racket ray. Stinger A.
nah.
Double head forward. Stinger A. Stinger A. Bishop run out. Missed.
It's not over yet.
Don't tell me I missed.
This is.
Just gonna keep you in this corner, I think. It's going pretty well. At least Venom isn't saying Stinger every 2 seconds. Yeah, he's changed his thing to something else. With a dream catcher with a pause symbol on it now? That's not better. It's still not a good prize.
Here goes. You listen.
Oh well.
Counter. This is Stinger. Sorry.
Well. I'm not gonna let you get close to that big ball to hit. That's not a thing I'm gonna allow you to do. Why would you think that's a thing that's going to happen?
Sorry.
Venom should be saying, "Where is Spider-Man?" I thought Venom could find Spider-Man. Not good at comics either, by the way. I thought Venom could find the Spider-Man, just like... Oh, fuck. Well, that's hardly ideal. He can sense the Spider-Man if he's nearby.
This is strike. Double head warp. Counter. This is strike.
There we go.
This is strike.
It's not over yet.
Crack a swing.
Counter.
This is strike.
Come on.
Clever. Is this the end?
I think another problem with characters that aren't meant to be looked up to in anime is that the average anime fan will look up to them anyway. This is absolutely correct and a problem. I have that problem with
then sort through that to gain insight. If you aren't looking, then you're not seeing, and you're not getting all the information you can.
So that's a problem I have with like shows like House and Always Sunny and Rick and Morty, where the point of them kind of is that the characters are reprehensible shit. But they're the lead characters, so they have to be like interesting in some way, and then irreparable shitheads go and look at them and go, "Yeah, it turns out that I am doing it right. I could get a show."
Oh,
and just
can't hold it in anymore.
Heaven or hell.
I didn't notice that Eno has heterochroma.
You're wide open. Let me show you.
I guess I'm not surprised. That's another very anime look.
Just fall. Whoa, late, how about this?
There we go. Hi, B.
Hit me harder. Rehearsals. Let me show.
We're just playing some Guilty Gear.
Now hold still. You're wide open. Now hold still. You're wide open.
It is kind of a witch look.
Let me show you.
Please stop. Hey, could you let me like even a little bit close so that I can hit you with my bed?
It's not over yet.
Not bad. Let me show you heaven.
There we go.
You tried.
I also love fighting games. I think I'm not going to be pushing Guilty Gear in the way I have been, because this has been disappointing me today.
Just fall. You're wide. Let me show you heaven. Merry Christmas. Let it go a little bit here.
Uh-oh. I got turned into some sort of eyeball.
Let me show. Whoa, lay off. Now a little bit more.
It's not over yet.
Uh-oh, that's a problem. Yeah.
It's not over yet.
Wonderful. Let me hit me harder.
There we go.
Why does this keep happening?
Well, I think that marks...
Yeah, no.
We haven't been able to determine your true form. I don't particularly care about what makes you special, but if you don't have a script, I must ask you to kindly exit the stage.
Redman is pinned in that bed, by the way. We are just kind of looking at we are just kind of ignoring that bit, but like a butterfly, Bedman is just kind of pinned into that bed through the bits in the shoulders.
May, don't forget the groceries!
Oh, this is gonna be bad, huh?
You don't look so tough!
I just noticed her Let Me Show You Heaven battle cry is also a multiple entendre. Yeah, it's not even a double entendre. It gets more than 2 in.
Big round of Mr. Dolphin! Big round of applause, Mr. Dolphin!
Counter.
Mr. Dolphin! Mr. Otter! Barely felt that.
Counter.
Mr. Dolphin! Mr. Dolphin!
That's pretty good.
Here goes!
I think we got over it. No, nope. Got hit by the giant whale.
Big round of applause, Mr. Dolphin! Mr. Dolphin!
It's not over yet.
Uh-oh. Yep. The backgrounds sure are vibrant. Yeah, that's the thing. I really like Guilty Gear in terms of character design and stage backgrounds and animation. There's a lot of things I like about Guilty Gear. This has been disappointing me in terms of like character personality and kind of the game's point of view. It turns out that at the beginning of this game, when I said the game was calling me straight and conservative and I felt insulted, that was correct. So, hey. Apparently Evo is going to be all online this year because a lot of fighting games have really mediocre netcode, so it's going to be a problem. Yeah. That sounds right. Both that Evo is going to be online, that's a thing I said. I think I blocked some of that. No, I didn't block any of it, I don't think. I just got hit by a big whale.
Oh boy.
Good, we don't need that many pro gamers in one room. I agree.
Duel 3. Keep on rocking. First match.
Mr. Dolphin! Mr. Otter! Mr. Dolphin!
Oh, dunk.
Don't run away! Big round of applause, please! Mr. Dolphin!
Please.
Don't run away!
I thought I caught you with my bed hit that I had.
Mr. Dolphin!
It's not over yet.
Yeah, I think I've lost this one.
Here goes!
Yep, dead right here.
Here goes!
Up.
Mr. Whale!
You get two big whales? No.
How satisfying, all according to plan with no deviation outside our expectations. Predictability is so...
Boys drool, girls are cool. Pirates for life! Jellyfish!
Batman loses.
Johnny told me when he was young he wanted to carry his bed with him. Is this what he meant?
Gee, May, how come your mom lets you have 2 shiny whale lords?
Continue 9. Batman versus May. Get ready to rock.
If I was holding Evo, I'd just cancel it for the year. Yeah, but they do like money as the thing.
Don't forget the groceries! You can...
Heaven or
Apparently she was raised by Johnny, yeah.
Let's rock.
Which is why I don't think that they were romantically involved, May and Johnny, but I could be wrong.
Mr. Otter! Barely felt... Time out! Mr. Dolphin! Here goes!
I'm about to get hit by this whale. Okay.
Mr. Dolphin!
Come on.
It's not over yet.
My understanding is that May flirts with him, but Johnny thinks it's creepy. That makes sense. That would be creepy. Nah, dang. You know, if you told me that these weren't 3D models, I'd believe you. Yeah. They're really, really well done.
All or nothing.
Dan Floyd from New Frame Plus, a professional games animator, has a great video on how Arc System Works does its animation and what they needed to do to change their style between Guilty Gear and BlazBlue and the Dragon Ball Z game that I can't remember the name of. Is it Fighter Z? Is that the one?
Barely felt that. Time out. Barely felt that. You're a real Oh boy.
I was impressed about that with Fighter Z too. I thought they were sprites. No, they are 100% 3D models that are just
Duel 3. All or nothing.
really good looking.
Barely felt that. You're a real persistent, Mr. Dolphin. Mr. Dolphin.
Please quit hitting me with your dolphin.
Counter.
Tens across.
Counter.
Mr. Dolphin. Mr. Dolphin.
I don't know why I keep turning into an eyeball thing.
Counter.
Tens across. Now I'm angry.
Counter. It's not over.
I feel like I shouldn't be doing that.
Don't run away. Don't run.
Counter.
Time out.
Time out. There we go. It's a good fighting game. Just I bought Fighter Z for like $7 on sale. It's a good fighting game, but I have no investment in characters. That's it.
0.00001%, but really those odds don't mean anything, especially to you. The only odds that matter are life and death, and they're about 50-50, so congratulations, you survived. You beat the odds, barely.
Batman wins.
I do not understand humans who are motivated by love. A person is born, lives for a number of years, and interacts with up to 8 billion people. What proof is there of something they can't even define?
Dragon Ball Fighter Z makes me fundamentally angry because they said it's pronounced Fighters, but it is clearly Fighter Z. Yeah. It's the same thing as like 358 Days Over 2.
I declare war on all the world.
Oh, we've seen this bit already.
All those unworthy to stand upon it
It's
will
Ramlatal.
be destroyed. The future is the past.
Are we gonna hit her with a thing? I guess.
Versus Soul.
No, it's Soul Bad Guy instead of that, I guess. His belt buckle just says free. So good.
Where the hell is this? Feels like the backyard.
You're as knowledgeable as your reputation suggests.
Who are you?
Hello, please call me Bedman or something similar.
That's a joke, right? I'm guessing this is your weird dream world? You mentioned my reputation. That suggests you're not working alone. The Conclave?
You're awfully funny. No wonder my client is so interested in you. No matter. Unfortunately, I'm afraid you're wrong. You couldn't possibly guess. I'm feeling generous, so it's not Ramlathal. In fact, I'm feeling very generous. It's not that man either. Did I just raise some more questions? 2, 4 more, exponentially more? Oh, I'm sorry. To be frank, I'm a bit nervous. After all, even if I go all out, I may not be able to break you. That word break, being unable to break you being unbreakable, that strikes me as arrogant. All things have a beginning and an end, but unbreakable suggests that an object has flouted those laws, discarded its natural
I like that
limitations.
Saul just like
Culture,
turns
civilization,
away. It's
everything
like,
humankind has created, even the idea of God. Destroy the laws, destroy the things the laws allow.
Sucks.
Doesn't that seem unfair? Like how thinking too hard about something makes it more difficult? Instead of giving hope, you take it away. We might as well discard morals entirely. Anyway, I detest long conversations.
At least we agree on that.
Okay.
Heaven or
we got there.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
I agree that Saul is correct to turn away.
Volcanic. Counter. Son of a.
Okay, there we go.
Volcanic Viper.
I feel like this must be done. Oh no, he installed a dragon. Oh no, he installed a dragon inside himself. I've never seen that before, and that sucks.
That's enough.
It's not over yet. It's not over yet.
Bandit, bring her home.
Son of a. Time to turn up the heat. Get it. Volcanic 3, 2, 1,
What's happening?
Counter.
Why is there a time limit? What happened? That was not. Uh-oh.
Duel 2. Turn up the heat. That is Wagner. Counter. Bandit revolver. Bandit revolver. Bandit revolver.
Please, Soul, please stop. Please. Hey, Soul. Could you stop, Soul? Hey, Soul, could you calm it the fuck down for like a minute? For just like a hot second, please.
Counter. Dragon Star. Show me what you got.
I blocked some of that, but it was huge and super didn't matter. Oh fuck. A soul still burns.
Loses.
Good.
Duel 3.
Good. I'm glad you did that, Xenon. That was a good one. Does the timer have something to do with an instant kill attack? No, because I don't think the destroys work like that. They're just like, if you can hit it, you can hit it. Because I did a couple in training when I was trying to like figure out if this was a good game to play.
It's not show me what you got.
Well, yep.
It's not over yet. Viper. Slap. Who the hell are you? That close?
Yeah,
For the record,
close.
unbreakable doesn't necessarily mean cannot be broken. Details.
Oh,
of course,
fuck.
even the unbreakable can wither away. You
Why
do
did
well
I-
to remember
why did I
that. In any
choose
event,
to
it
do
doesn't
this?
matter. My work here is done. We couldn't have you meet Ramlethal too soon. No, that would have been trouble.
What?
No doubt we'll meet again. After all, my client is starting to see you as a human. Until next time, Flame of Corruption.
And zoops away. Okay.
Versus Ramlethal. Get ready to roll.
I was just saying that this guy is in the Rick and Morty kind of space.
You've gotten a little too far.
Who are you?
You get the small details all muddled up and keep overgeneralizing how the world works. Winning fights is not the only way humans can gain victory, you know. Not losing can never be a viable substitute for winning.
I do not understand the words coming out of your mouth.
You haven't outlived your usefulness yet. When you're finished, you can do whatever you want, but for the moment, we need you to leave this plane.
I've decided you are going to be a problem.
Alright.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ram Lethal. It's not even a good Kojima name.
I sweat. You denied.
Yeah, like if I'm considering voting for Ramlethal in this match. The problem is that I would have to play as Bedman more, and I don't want to do that. And the other fucking thing is that she is trying to declare war on all the world and destroy all the people upon it, which seems bad.
Denied. I sweat. Alpha. Card. I sweat.
Ugh.
Such frail Soma.
Ram swords are like if 2B were a size queen. She's not? Those doujinshi were wrong?
All or nothing.
Jesus.
No. Alpha.
Counter.
I sweat. Denied.
Okay, but Pickle Rick episode is legitimately one of the best written episodes in the series, and then the fan base just makes it icky. Yeah, that's the thing.
Erasing. Denied.
I was thinking about this the other day, that one of my favorite series is Weeds. It was on
You're incomplete.
Showtime, I want to say. It was either Showtime or HBO. I can't remember which right now. And it was about a woman whose like husband dies and she has to take care of their 2 kids, but she doesn't like have a job, so she starts selling weed, and it just kind of ramps up from there, and she gets deeper and deeper into the drug like industry, and she's a horrible person, which is kind of the thing. It's one of those shows where the main character is like absolutely a miserable asshole. But they actually... Oh, that sucks. I don't want any part of whatever that is.
It's not over yet.
You will be sullied.
You get 2 in a row? Oh, no.
Hell yeah! Time may be on my side, but I don't like wasting it.
I'm done. Get rid of this thing. Disgusting.
Batman loses.
So...
This has much more strength than I expected. And I've never heard of it. What is it?
Continue. 9.
That was a Gundam move. Like, for a Gundam. So, Weeds is about this woman and how hideous and awful she is, but it actually goes, like, real deep in the paint on how it absolutely wrecks her entire life and every single relationship she has, and how every person she comes into contact with is worse for
Who
that.
are you?
Heaven or
And
hell.
it's, I suppose, one of the reasons why it, like, was hanging by a thread during its entire, like, run. And had to, like, resort to doing, like, Toblerone ads in the middle of its fucking show. This is going bad. I wish this were going better. Can't counter me in the middle of my cool tornado move.
Hell yeah!
Is this happiness?
Pickle Rick started as an April Fool's joke. This is what the new season's about. Lol, get it. And then the fans started screaming Pickle Rick, so they just went with it. Made the whole episode, and the whole thing is just Rick going through all this shit, learning a very clear lesson, and then discarding it because it's too hard to implement.
It's not over yet.
Here we go. I did get out of the corner. Weeds, from what I remember, it is what fans of Breaking Bad think of it as like, but more. It's been a while since I've watched it, and I've never watched Breaking Bad to confirm. I can see why people would compare the two. I don't necessarily agree. Yeah, Breaking Bad did have the Rick and Morty problem where, like, Walter White's the biggest shithead. But, like, everyone who watched that show was like, oh man, fuck Skylar White, his wife. And it's like, she's legitimately upset because her husband's hiding, like, a lot from her, ends up being deeply involved with drugs, and personality changes. Massive shithead literally the whole time, and it sucks. She's correct, why are you booing her? I think it's also another, like, piece of it is that the main character in Weeds, as opposed to Breaking Bad, House, and Rick and Morty, is a woman. That's not part of it. Yeah, Walt was a piece of shit the whole time. It sucks. It's like Scarface.
Is this?
I'm just bad at this. I think I might stop. I think I just might not do this again.
Turn up the heat.
Half the fans of All in the Family agreed with Archie Bunker, even though, like, that was much clearer. She just really murders, like, my shields. I'm not interested in you swiping. I'm getting worse. Part of that is because it's getting later and I'm getting worse for that reason. Another is that I'm just kind of checked out of this game.
Time may be on my side, but I don't like wasting it.
2B and 9S are the bad guys until the story and message starts breaking down in a glorious clusterfuck like halfway through. Yeah.
Disgusting.
Batman loses.
Vinny was talking about this the other year, talking about how people in his school would watch Full Metal
This
Jacket
has
and go
much
like,
more
"Oh, I
strength
want to
than
be a
I
Marine and do
expected.
cool stuff like
And
War
I've never
Crimes
heard
and
of
Fight
it.
Club." Yeah, yeah.
What is it?
There are so many motherfucking examples of this. I'm gonna try one more time.
Continue. 9.
And if I can't get there, then I can't get there, and we'll quit.
Versus Ramlethal. Get ready to rock.
Yeah, literally the entire point of, like,
Let's rock.
Full Metal Jacket is that war is a fucking misery circus. But I had to study, I had to study Full Metal Jacket in a night school class that I had to go to for reasons, don't worry about it. And we compared it to Platoon, and both of them are just movies about, hey, you know how war is absolutely goofed in literally every respect? But Full Metal Jacket starts off with, you know,
It's not over yet.
starts off with the, oh shit, well, I'm dead, I guess.
Hell yeah.
Is this happiness?
Starts off with like Sergeant Hartman yelling at all the platoon mates, and it's funny because Arlie Ermy is like
All or nothing.
just hilarious actually, but then he gets murdered like a quarter of the way through. We don't really remember that bit.
You can't. Too far. You can't denied.
It's bad, by the way.
This is bad. Too far. Denied. You can't.
Remember when people idolized Kilgore because Kilgore is a badass, called in a napalm strike from Apocalypse Now. I've never seen Apocalypse Now. I'm willing to bet that this is the case.
Counter. Fire. It's not over yet. Counter.
A close match.
Batman win.
We got one more.
Keep on
I think we get it.
You can't. You can't. You denied. You can't.
Counter.
Okay, well,
Venus.
Denied.
Counter. It's not over yet. Counter.
Too far.
Hell. Fire.
we got even the wrong idea from Apocalypse Now, and that movie's very big. Yeah.
It's not over yet.
There we go. We did get there. MASH is 10 times as blatant, so War Junkies just straight don't like it.
You're not going to kill me.
Why ever would I do that? I don't have a reason to kill you, though I can't exactly let you live. You have an important role to play, and my client has taken a shine to you, though they'd never admit it. In the end, perhaps you're the only person to grasp what we all call freedom. Now, time's up. You need to get back to work, but don't worry, I'll be watching. Good.
Okay.
The story is finally moving forward.
I disagree.
This planet's history is about to change dramatically, perhaps as much as it did on the day it was created. The Crusade and that silly resurrection will only be a tiny blip on the radar. All boundaries will be abandoned, all shortcomings mended, and all fiction remedied. Incompetence will be met with standards, cheaters will be oppressed by freedom, and the discontent will be trampled upon. The irrational and temporizing behavior that has destroyed our world will be consigned to history, and the world of absolution will begin. The only remaining problem is that man. He may not have appeared on stage, but he knows the cast, crew, and lines far too well. If he decides to interrupt our plans, it could undo the work we've done. Which is why I fervently hope the Conclave's plans continue unimpeded, at least for now. Whoops. Almost time for me to go. My client doesn't like agents who can't deliver. A house cat only knows the world its master lets it know. Its freedom has been taken away. So should that cat be dissatisfied to know only a fraction of the world? A stray cat, however, may have to fight for survival every day of its life, an exhausting battle, but every possibility is open to the stray. The definition of happiness, of course, varies from person to person, but what this world lacks is awareness. Well then, wouldn't you agree with that assessment?
No. Shut up. Alright, that's gonna be Guilty Gear then, everybody, friends! in Korea, but it was about Vietnam. We're talking about MASH now. I think Heather Flowers said in her Meat Punk manifesto that it's important to have everything you create be explicitly anti-fascist, because otherwise you end up with a whole bunch of fascists taking your work and running with it. Yeah. She also released They Now. Saw something about this. But Heather's posting on Heather Flowers and Dandelion like back and forth a lot, and it's difficult to tell what's supposed to be canon to Dandelion or if there's a difference. So, also released I want to call it a game, I guess, called an apolitical game, which is fantastic. You download an apolitical game for free from itch.io, and you download a zip file, and then you open up the zip file, and inside the zip file is a README, and the README simply says, there is no such thing as an apolitical game. Here are 70 pictures of Dave Coulier, followed by 70 of the exact same picture of Dave Coulier. It's real good as a statement. Oh, Fluffernutter, she got you good. I apparently have an alright Dave Coulier. No, I lost it at the end. I pushed through. Guilty Gear! I should have chosen Ramlatal. Everybody should have chosen the other one instead of Bedman.
Well then, shall
Bedman hurt to deal with. What? Bedman did have a really interesting character design, and then was whatever the fuck that was. Which I guess has been my problem with Guilty Gear tonight. Character design's real interesting, and then the voice is what the voice is. And, we're just gonna be done with it. I'm gonna quit. Gonna quit Guilty Gear. So, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all those who do not feel represented by an oppressive gender binary. I did get there. I'm a little losing it. We're at the end of my rope tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh, let me hit the outro screen. Hey, here we are. It's the outro screen now. Can you hear me? Yeah, you can hear me. The thing was different. Thank you so much for joining me. I've been Kristie, one of 5 women who stream on this channel, along with my wife Katie and her sisters Annie and Alice and Sue. We stream 6 days a week on the channel when we're allowed to. And if you want to just slap the follow button around, it'll let you know when we go live. Let me run down our schedule for you so you know what we're getting yourself into. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Tuesday is going to be Andrea with the ending of Double Cross. And probably something else, because I don't think there's a lot of Double Cross left. But we don't know what that is just yet. We'll figure something out, I'm sure, or she will. It's her night. After that is Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be Sue with more Hand of Fate 2, the game where you are the hand. I think that's right. The game where you are the fool. That's so much better. Thank you, Katie. A very good video game where you are reliving some of your past memories in the form of a card-based roguelike. I really loved the first one. The second one looks really good, too. She's having a good time playing it, which is always good. Not always something that we get on this channel. Wednesday is going to be Nope, Wednesday is still Sue. I just said it. Wednesday is going to be Sue playing Hand of Fate 2. Thursday is going to be Alice playing Griftlands, more Griftlands, which also has been a great card-based game about wheeling and dealing in a... it's not a post-apocalyptic future. There's not really any indication that this was ever Earth, I don't think. It's an entirely different planet, but it is very good. It's a sci-fi thing where you are a mercenary, wheeling and dealing, making money, making friends, making enemies. All the good makings happening in Griftlands. Please show up for that. Also, pretty gay, Friday will be Katie. Katie will be going live with Press Any Key, her dive into independent games from the far reaches of the internet. Although I didn't have to reach this far when I was starting to build this week's playlist. The category this month is how do you pronounce this? I'm pretty excited about it. Please join us for that. Saturday we do not stream. Sunday will be our community day. Don't know what that's going to be. We'll figure it out when we get closer to it. And Monday is going to loop back around to me. I had sort of planned on getting more than one night at a Guilty Gear, but I don't feel like doing that anymore. We'll see what I'm feeling. I have a bunch of video to game. I'm certain one of them will be interesting to play. And that's going to do it. If you wanted to support us monetarily, you could do that by throwing bits at us or subscribing, as so many of you have. Thank you so much for your service. It is not a service, it is a kindness. Thank you for your kindness. And if you wanted to follow some other people, you could follow our stream team down here. Below the page at truck.community, you could follow Andemonium, Riz Plays Games, In the Land of the Rising Sun, Bad Road, and Xenon Fiber, all of whom have been in our chat being very amusing and thoughtful by turns, and all of whom are great streamers worthy of your time and attention. If you would like to see our VODs, they're at... Hey, thank you, Xenon, for that hundo bits. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. If you wanted to see our VODs, they're at youtube.truck.community. They go back a couple of years now, which is wild. And I think that's everything I need to say to you. I think that's pretty good. Did a good job tonight, even with the source material. So thank you so much. I have been Kristie, and until I see you next time, stay safe. Oh yeah, Hank has been 24/7 champion for 23 days. Go get him, Hank.